Hello everyone, GadgetGirlKylie here, and welcome back to my Let's Play walkthrough of Whispering Willows on the Sony PlayStation 4. This is part of my Spooky October series. So, at the end of the last episode, we unlocked a new diary entry, so let's check that out now. Grasping at straws. There's so much in this place I don't understand. Why is there such a feeling of darkness here? And why would someone want to take my dad? Flying Hawk doesn't know enough to give me solid facts, either. I have so many unanswered questions. It makes me want to cry. My energy feels so sapped from everything I've seen. But it doesn't matter. I have to keep searching, no matter what. Okay, so as I said at the end of the last episode, we're going to start looking around other places now. Let's go to the front of the mansion. I've got a feeling we're not going to be able to enter the mansion yet, though, to be honest. I bet you this is going to be, like, the last place we need to go. Ooh, there's a note here. Fleur LaRue, 1 of 5. I arrived in California last week and have luckily already managed to find work for myself. I am a dancer in the local saloon. It is not the glamorous life here I imagined, but it's something. And that is all I need for now. The saloon also runs a brothel in its walls, but I could never resort to such a profession. Most of the town is owned by a man named Willows. I have not seen the man, but his name is on the lips of almost all I meet. He even owns the saloon where I work. There are rumours about him, some good, some bad. I do not know which to believe. Oh. Oh, there's 2 spirits here, so let's have a chat to these. Oh my, it has been quite chilling as of late. Please take my coat. A lady such as yourself shouldn't go cold. Why, such a gentleman. I thank you kindly, sir. Oh, I assure you, miss, the pleasure is all mine. You're cold because you're dead. Sorry to break it to you. Ooh, attach the bucket. Well, we may as well enter the well then. Go on, let's have a look. Down we go. Oh yes, we're getting close. I feel my body's presence nearby. Well, he did say I meant that he felt like he was falling and falling, so the well is a good place to go. This is far enough. My body lies in the dirt just beyond the walls of the well. Thank you for your help, Elena. I would have wandered endlessly throughout this world without you. I can now finish my journey to the afterlife. I wish you luck in finding your father. I assure you he lives, but you must hurry. I'll be watching over you. Goodbye, Elena. You can finally rest in peace now, Flying Hawk. Because of you, I know my dad's in the mansion somewhere. Thank you for everything. Alright, okay, so we've done that then. Does that mean we're not going to get little helpful tips from him in the game now? Not that he gave us many to begin with, but he did pop up every now and then. New diary entry, forever alone. Flying Hawk's gone now. He's resting in peace somewhere. I'm happy for him, I really am. He'd wandered this world for far too long. I just wish he didn't have to leave me all alone. I feel a little bit lost without him, but he didn't leave me with nothing after all. I don't think I would have gotten this far without his help, and thanks to him, I know what I have to do. I've got to find my way into the mansion now. It's so big and scary looking from the outside. I really don't want to do it, but if it means finding my dad, I'll do anything I have to. Yeah, the mansion is definitely going to be the last place we need to go. We'll try and enter it anyway, but I'll be shocked if we can just go in. Oh, we can? Oh, wow, okay. Chapter 2. Wolfram's Warrior. Okay, I met with the Quantako shaman this morning, a man named Flying Hawk. We met to discuss the bartering of his land, but our conversation took a turn. He told me that this area was rife with spiritual power, that the veil between this life and the next was thinner than anywhere else. Here than anywhere else. We spoke of Martha, that he could help me to see her again. I believed him, and he offered me his peace pipe. I wasn't sure, but the man told me that it would help me to free myself. I partook of the strange smoke he gave me, and the man told me I must let go of her if I wished to see her again, that my spirit must be pure. We sat in meditation for some time. My mind raced all the while. A bout of paranoia seized me, and I realised what this medicine man was trying to do. He would have me abandon my hopes for the future, have me live a life of savagery. I knew he was trying to poison my mind, and I would have wagered that the smoke was of nefarious intent as well. I refused to abide such insolence. I stood from my seat and challenged this necromancer to fight me, but he did not stir. I wrapped my hand around his throat, and still he did not move. I squeezed until I felt the life leave from his body, and he slumped down. I released my grip, and my fingers peeled from his skin as he fell back from me. I exited the teepee and gave my men the order to purge these vile savages from this earth, as God would command me to. Darby even made his first kill. I would be proud of him, but he trembled by his horse the rest of the battle. It was just a little girl. They're savages after all. Oh my god, so he could have just said, no, I don't want to smoke. He didn't have to, like, lose his marbles and then make everybody commit murder and slaughter all the natives. You know, it's a bit over the top, man. My poor Darby! His murder was never found, despite the efforts. Murderer, even. I was looking into his death, but something stopped me. To this day, I don't know what it was. Please help me, Elena. I can't rest until his murderer is found. Okay, John Elkhorn, 3 of 9. I'm among the few remaining of my bloodline, descended from a line of powerful shaman. I may not have the powers they once did, but my attunement with nature remains the same. It's taken me some time to recognise it, but there's a subtle energy at play here that permits me, I think. Hang on, what's that say? Permeates the very air I breathe. I don't know whether I've said that right. The veil between the planes of life and death in this place is thin. Spirits seem to pass between planes and through osmosis. It's almost indescribable the way I can feel their presence here. I want to know what it all means. We put that through the hole. Oh, cool, okay. So let's go through here as well. Ooh. I think that's it now, so let's return to the body. Darby O'Halloran. Who's that entering this mansion? You best be speaking with me first. Oh, so it won't let me go upstairs then? Because I'm trying to go upstairs. Let me see if I can go through this door though. Door is locked. Okay, so let's go over to the right. Yeah, every time I try to go upstairs, it gives me that message, so I guess I can't do it yet. I don't think I was supposed to come into the mansion yet then, guys, to be honest. Because I don't think I can do anything else. So, I think it's time to leave. Oh no, I can go through here. Hang on. Oh, it's just a wee lass. Woven's me best mate. You won't be getting past me. You don't want to see the likes of you. Me wife's more inclined to wasting time with little girls. I take it the wife's the one that we just spoke to in the top left-hand side. That was a nervous laugh, wasn't it? Right, I think it's time to leave then, guys, because we can't do anything else in here yet, so... Oh, new diary entry added. Darby Hollering. I met a huge man inside the mansion named Darby. He has a strange accent that sounds Irish, but I'm not quite sure. He didn't want to talk to me much, but he did mention someone named Wortham. I think... Oh, so the guy we just spoke to was Darby, okay. Wortham was the man who owned this mansion. We learned about him in school. He helped to create our town. I don't know why that Darby guy would mention him, but he didn't want to tell me much. He even yelled at me, so I left him alone. I don't know why he'd be so mean to a little girl. Alright, okay, so we can now climb the stairs. Cool. Okay, so we don't need to leave now. That's good. Oh yeah, we've already spoke to her. Okay, so we should be able to go upstairs. Oh, hang on. Oh, I thought there was a note there on the desk, but there isn't. Aha! There is a key! Can we go through there, or do we just, like, open the door? I think we've got to, like... Cool. Trophy room key? Success. So that's everything on this side now, so we can go over to the right hand side. The controls can be a bit fiddly sometimes with selecting to go down stairs and stuff, I notice. Okay, so let's go over to the right hand side. see what's over here. Okay, so we just use the key. Darby O'Halloran. Today is the day of excitement, to be sure. I am travelling off with my best mate, Wortham Willows, to the great unsettled west. We seek our fortunes there, and I dare say we will face many a danger. I have heard tales of beasts and the savages that await us. Wortham is but a gentleman and lacks my size, so I feel it my duty to protect him along our journey. Without him and his, I do not know what would have become of my family. The Willows gave us work when none one other would. It is really weird, worded in an odd way, like old, written in an old way. The Willows gave us work. Okay, I said that. I feel it is my duty to keep him safe no matter what happens. I will shoulder his burden as best I can. His burdens as best I can. Cool. Got a trophy for that. John Elkhorn 4. I've enjoyed delving into the mysteries of this place. There's so much to learn, and I'm not referring to all the books and pieces of history that just collect dust. No, I speak of something else entirely. When I was a boy, my grandfather taught me to commune with nature, that it was the most spiritual endeavour I could hope to perform. At the time, I didn't understand what he meant, but spending time here has opened my eyes to the truth of the old man's sage words. I can admit in these pages that I've seen things no other living man has seen. I've ventured beyond the mortal coil and found the other side. I've come back, but not wholly unscathed. I feel marks upon the fabric of my soul, but what that means I don't yet know. Oh jeez, God, that actually gave me goosebumps then, guys. There's another ghost here. Oh, hi you! I am one of Wortham's many guests. A pleasure to meet you. Oh, it's a guy. Is it a guy or is it a girl? Oh, I wasn't supposed to do that. I was supposed to go through the hole. Sorry, guys. Let's do that again. At least it's not far to go. And you move pretty fast when you're a ghost. Go through the hole. Oh, that's what he said. Fleur LaRue. My hands tremble, and it is all I can do to hold the pen as I write herein. I have even missed the inkwell on a few occasions. I have only just come home from the most wonderful evening of my life. I feel I need to catch my breath. Wortham Willows, the town's mayor, the richest, most influential man for hundreds of miles around, took me out for a night on the town, and what a night it was. Notwithstanding the scenery. Oh, secrecy. Right, I just want to say that I kind of suspected that she'd end up going out with him, because the way the other entry was written, it just made me think, oh come on, they're bound to end up going out with one another. I have never been treated so much like royalty. I could not believe it. Every second I was there, it was amazing. We truly had a feast, with dishes that covered every inch of the table. Afterwards he treated me to a play. I had never been to a play before. My head still swims from all the fine wine and excitement. He is truly a romantic gentleman, this Wortham Willows. I hope to see him again soon, but for now I must rest. I can feel my heart flutter in my chest. Could it be love, love, love? Is there nothing else? What is that peering through that hole? Oh, hang on. It says danger, doesn't it? I kind of want to go over here and see. Well, whatever is in that hole is dangerous. So I'm going to have to be careful. That's what he said. Whatever in that hole is dangerous. Sorry, couldn't resist. It had to be said, guys. Darby O'Halloran. All the men, Wortham included, look at me differently now. I see the disdain for me plain on their faces. I know they whisper about me behind my back, calling me a coward, and worse things I will not repeat here. Wortham has given me a job as supervisor of the mines. As good a job as I could hope. It would seem as though they want simply to lump all the immigrants together. I still see that little girl in my dreams, and the look on her face as she realised what I was doing. I see her when I walk into town, but it's never her. My mind is playing tricks on me, and I do not know how long I can stand it. Seeing her troubles me to no end, and I awaken in the wee hours of the morning, drenched in sweat, my heart racing. I still have my shirt from that day, and I wear it under my clothes at all times to remind me of my evils. Well, at least he's feeling guilt and remorse for what he's done, killing that girl. Well, I don't know. I don't know whether it's so much remorse, because all he's talking about is, you know, feeling shit about it. He's not saying, oh, I regret what I did and all that. He just did it to appease Wortham, really. I mean, if he disagreed with that order, he should have said, no, I'm not killing an innocent girl. I'm not killing any of the natives, but he just went along with it, and now he's feeling guilty, and to be honest, it serves him right. Slaughtering people. Letter to Jeremiah. Jeremiah, I've sent this letter in secret. I need your help as well as your silence. Darby O'Halloran has died by my hand. Ooh. His madness had overtaken his mind. Though he was my best and longest friend, I cannot bring myself to handle his corpse, and I have a room and a casket in the catacombs that I want you to place his body in. I shall visit it later. I also ask that you keep the grave unmarked. You are the only one I can trust with this task. Jeremiah, I once again request your silence on this matter. Wortham Willows. Ooh! Well, anyway, guys, I feel like now is a good time to stop this episode here, so don't forget to like, comment, favourite and share, and also subscribe if you haven't done so already. As always, thank you for watching, and take it easy, guys.